Good morning, YouTube. Happy April 9th, 2018. It's about 9:20 a.m. and I'm sure happy that I'm feeling a lot better. You know, I want to be able to get on the telephones and make some sales this week. And I tell you, when you got a cold and you're fighting a cough, it's just better to rest your body and recover than trying to push through because you're trying to make sales, right? I mean, it's counterproductive. But what really has me excited is last week we released our first wave of our performance contract agents that we brought on board in the last 60 days. And, we went out and put it out there. We were looking for 25 players. Which we had a ton of interest, but we've only been able to solidify 15 true candidates in our program. And out of those 15 that are locked in contract and training and going through the appointment process with the different products and carriers that we have, I'm happy to say that last week we released 3 of those performers. And sure enough, all of them performed. They all performed with over a 20% collective closing ratio when we took all of their numbers. And some of them did better than the others. But the bottom line, they were able to focus on training. They've been able to focus on just applying what we show them. And there it is, had results. They received live transfers, they closed deals, and the performance guarantee basically states that if you come on board with us and you follow our program, once you get appointed and you're not averaging $563 a week of deposited money in your bank account by the carriers that we represent, then our agency will make up the difference by leveling that up. And it has just been amazing to see how guys have really lost that fear. Because remember, the reason we did it was, last year we had about a 50% failure rate of agents that came on board and just failed with us. And not many people like to talk about their failures, but guys, if we want to grow, we got to be able to look at why is that we're failing at a 50%. Agents are just dropping off. Well, some are lazy. Some say they're going to do something and they don't do it. But other agents have confidence issues. Other agents have no cash to invest in their business in order to keep it going. And the ones that do have a little bit of cash can only afford to go 1 week. And after 1 week of investing in leads and they don't see the results that they imagine they are going to have because they were sold a dream of becoming multimillionaires overnight, they get disillusioned and they're on to the next opportunity. But it's unfortunate because some of those agents are just really, really talented, but they just didn't have the right opportunity. They didn't have the right leadership to keep them engaged long enough to have breakthrough moments. And guys, if we don't have breakthrough moments, we're not growing. And in order to go through those breakthrough moments, it's going to hurt. We're going to push through some things in our minds that bother us, comfort zones that we've got to break, right? But this contract, this performance contract, it is being considered as one of the best entry-level contracts out there in the market, backed up by people that are doing it every single day and showing up every day. So look, if you find yourself at this point in time as an agent, whether you're new to this business or you're struggling, man, and you can't even put $500 in your bank account every week, then maybe you need to reconsider, one, the training, the support, or the system that you got in place. Or maybe you just need to buckle down and keep pushing through and get with your manager and get some breakthroughs. But if you're not going to your manager and asking for help, then consider what we have here. Like I said, we committed 25 contracts for the first quarter of this year, and we've only solidified 15. We still got 10 people that we would love to interview. Once again, we're going to interview hard. If you got background issues, I mean, it's going to make it challenging for us to get you appointed with the carriers. I mean, we believe in second chances, but some of you guys got some things we just can't get you appointed with, like massive tax liens and tax issues. Guys, there's nothing we can do. Or vectors. There's guys out there with these massive vectors in the thousands. It's hard to explain to a carrier, guys, that, you have this massive vector because of one reason or another. Typically, a vector shows that an agent's a dirtbag and he's out there replacing business. That's what it shows. He goes out there, writes for a carrier, and then he goes to another carrier and rewrites all that business because this other carrier has a cheaper rate. That is dirty business, in my opinion, because you hurt your client. Period. I always tell agents, I don't sell price. And just because I might have a cheaper rate doesn't mean I'm going to go chase down all my clients and try to replace that business for a cheaper rate. That's wrong, guys. And that's why you guys have vectors. Because you're doing them wrong, you're doing dirty, you're thinking about your commissions, and you're not thinking of the client. Remember, clients don't really care about the price if they understand the value. So, if you are struggling, you got a clean background, or you're a little confused, call me up. We can talk and see if it would even make sense before we even put some paperwork in order. But if you're struggling and you want to find a way that you could get a performance contract with us that lasts 90 days, okay? After 90 days, we'll renegotiate with you. And we believe in 90 days, you'll have the confidence to sustain your own business, pay for your own leads, and run with us. So, guys, you guys have a blessed day. Make it a great one. And see you guys at the top. Bye.